let's talk about the day, and we can talk about this. Like, I remember how Ashton came to the kitchen so many times when we lived together, and it was like, yo, have you received like these fucking robocalls? Have you received these calls? So like, yeah, we can talk about this. And
Well, for those wondering, and it's we look back at our.
who's wondering? Nobody give a shit about you, Ashton.
No one gives a fuck.
No,
Certainly not about California. No footage. Oh my God. So many stories.
No footage.
I can't wait to dive into so many stories. But anyway, the day.
Let's talk about the day.
The day of the robocall, not the TV show, not the show on Trilogy Plus, although you should watch it if you have any interest. You'll probably enjoy it. But the call that resulted in Trilogy Media pivoting into a completely different space of scam baiting, YouTube. This call, this fateful day when I received this IRS scam message on my phone, the thing that anyone that has watched us for any long period of time will root us back to. But a lot of people find us now, and thank you and welcome, but you might not even realize how we got into this space, which was completely on accident.
Everything is crazy because, again, we like we talked before, coming as a filmmakers and doing stuff and filling up every single possible credit card that we have to film our own projects, short movies, web series, features, whatever we can. And then writing scripts, going to the studios, get your ass kicked. The doors are closed. You're going to the meetings. They wanna know if you're Republican, you're Democrat. They wanna know the size of your dick. Anything except actually be creator, filmmaker. And we got to the point that, again, we're living together with Ashton. We're creating things together. And I remember Ashton a few times, like we will meet in the kitchen in the morning, making coffee. And Ashton was like, yo, brother, have you received these? Have you received like these fucking scam calls? Like these freaking IRS want money and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, no, nobody called me. He was like, well, shit. I annoyed. It's just like my phone is full of this shit. And I was like, I don't know, fucking answer it. Do something like brush it off. Like, okay.
Yeah.
And then what?
It's the OG story. I feel like I've told a million times, but it was such a non thing. It was like I was getting like, it was back when robocalls were driving these scams a lot more than I feel like they are now. I feel like right now it's a lot more about links and texts and emails.
Shifted. Right.
But you would get these voicemails saying, you from at the time it was the IRS scam. You owe $4,000 to the IRS for back taxes. You better call us or we're going to arrest you. That kind of shit. And I knew it was a scam, but I don't know. My number got on some kind of list, which shout out to Incogni. We'll talk about them at the end. Our friends of Surfshark also have Incogni, and it's amazing, and they sponsor us too. You should get your shit removed off of public databases because I'm pretty sure that's how this happened. Is my number got on some kind of fucking list because all of a sudden I was getting several a day. Like, it started out with a few a day and then it was 10 a day. And I would wake up and have, fucking 15 of these fucking robocall voicemails. And it was so annoying. And so I don't know. I just kind of formulated this thing in my head. I'm like, we had already entertained the idea of like, we want to make content, but I didn't see this as in any way like an introduction to that content. I just wanted genuinely to make a funny video for my Facebook friends. I mean, that was the idea of me hitting record. I'm pretty sure I was home alone when I did it.
Yeah.
And again, this one starts with like a voicemail you get, and then they give you a callback number. So I remember on the day I was like, okay, I'm going to call one back and record it. I don't know what's going to happen. I wasn't expecting what did happen, but my whole thing was like, and it was also kind of a refreshing thing because having now been in LA for, at that point, 6 years or whatever, constantly trying to fit into a box, you're always going to an audition. You're always trying to fill in the goofy sidekick role or try to fit into whatever you think casting is looking for. I don't know. I always had this kind of goofy temperament that I never really was fully able to do in any of my auditions. And maybe I just hadn't learned how to access that side of myself in that kind of way before. But there was something about this that was super refreshing and into something I knew I would enjoy, which is just being me, but in like just a much more dumbed down version of myself. not to give myself any credit. I don't see myself being that smart, but I think I'm quick on my feet. And the point was, if I can call this scammer and just be really dumb I'm gonna get sidetracked. I'm gonna talk about nonsense. I'm gonna misunderstand him at every step of the way. If I could get some funny reactions, maybe I'll have a 5-minute video I can post on Facebook, and like it can be a little lick, like a little taste of what we can do. Again, it wasn't meant to be like, oh, we can do scam bait videos now.
Right.
It was just like, okay, this is an idea of what we can do in other things on YouTube, whether it's little public pranks. We
were talking about the art of confidence. We were already writing skits, remember?
Yeah, we were
thinking about how can we go to YouTube.
I was, and actually this came into how we ended up doing scam baiting, was turning it into a game. I was heavily inspired by a lot of these people like Ed Bassmaster and stuff that were very good at like dressing up for the camera and just making it really entertaining, something so basic. But there was another video too that I loved, which was the inspiration behind Scammer Grammar, when we would read random words for each other. So these two guys would it was, I forget what it was called, but it was like the shopping list prank or whatever. So they would have
that's right.
They would have
I forgot about this.
A pad of paper with like a spiral top, so you'd have to flip a page each time for a new item. So the other person would write it for you. You wouldn't know what's in there, but every page has a different item. But the items
I will write for you. You will write for me.
So, and you don't look at it beforehand. So the items were always ridiculous. Like not real things. You'd make it up, like the Betty White workout video, or like the whatever, just things that don't make any sense, like a solar powered flashlight, or you'd think of really funny things that shouldn't be in a store but are, and you have to go to an employee and you have to ask them for these things and see if they give you a direct, oh yeah, you might be able to find that on aisle 7. But the challenge was see how many items you could get through before either they break off the conversation or they tell you to fuck off or you start laughing or whatever it is, So it was those kind of in the moment, public, harmless, but funny social interaction / pranks that was really inspiring to me as far as how I saw myself on YouTube. So I didn't go into this call saying, oh, we can do scam baiting now. I went into this call thinking, this is an opportunity for me to capture a little bit of that.
Right.
And so I'm like, let me just call him and see what happens. So I did. And I played very dumb. I talked about a lot. I couldn't, in the moment when the call was over, I couldn't even tell you what I talked about. Obviously, I've seen it a million times now. I know I talked about a lawnmower. I talked about whatever. My girlfriend.
That's a night when you guys, John and Angela, and you guys went to Magic Castle.
I had plans to go to the Magic Castle with John and Angela.
At that time, I had my own car rental company, and I was dropping off the cars. And I remember you called me like, brother, oh my God. Remember those phone calls that I told you that I keep receiving? So I called them back. I don't know. Well, I think I have something.
That was after the scammer gifted me a career on a silver platter by saying,
because of you,
the
Howard the coward,
fucking Howard the coward, the 9/11 comments he made, the Bin Laden comments, the Obama comments, which I think he was still president, right? 16 August. Yeah, election was in 16, inauguration 17. So Obama was still president. So he even said in the call, like, even your Barack Obama can't catch me, or I'm gonna. And then he said, I'm gonna come to California tomorrow and get your ass, or whatever he worded it. But my number is not a California number; it's still from Nevada, where I'm from. And so, I haven't changed it since I was 12. So I was like, how does he know I'm in California? So it kind of freaked me out. So the first call I made afterwards was to my dad. I mean, like, I just got threatened. Of course, way overreaction in hindsight. But I called my dad because I was a little freaked out about what he said. I was threatening to kill me. Then I called the local police station to tell them that I just got threatened, and basically they told me there's nothing they can do. In hindsight, it's hilarious that I reacted that way. But in the moment, all you can go on is what you know.
I remember.
And then I called you, and I was like, "Holy shit!
What time are you coming home? What time are you coming home?
I might have something cool here."
He was like, "I need to show you something. I need to show you something."
I wasn't thinking viral video, but I was thinking this is a lot more than I bargained for. The call is like 50 minutes long. I was thinking it'd be 5 minutes, so I need to edit it down. I eventually did. I edited it to about 6 minutes. And
so you went to Magic Castle, and then you got home, and then you like Weasel.
I started editing.
You did not call me Weasel back in the days. You're like, Art, meet me in the living room.
You didn't earn that title yet.
I didn't earn that title yet, yeah. So I get to the living room, she was like, look, and then you start speeding out everything. Yeah. This is a video, this is what happened, this is what I did, this is this, and I reach out to these, and there is a Storyful that already like you.
Yeah, back when Storyful was good, they were super helpful, and they were really interested in taking the video. They took the video. They ended up posting it. Obviously, it went crazy viral.
It was, remember, nothing. I think a week or 2 weeks later, it was like, we already forgot about these. And all of a sudden, it was evening, same living room. You like,
no, I woke up.
Oh my God.
I woke up one morning and checked it, and it was there on Storyful's Facebook page.
Okay. But it did not go as big because I remember
No.
at evening you like, it's 1
Yeah.
million views. It's been like 12
Yeah,
hours
no,
or
it
8
hit 1 million
hours.
like by the end of the day. When I
Right.
woke up and found it, it was at like 80,000.
Right.
And it had only been up like an
But I remember
hour.
cheering for first million views on that video
On someone else's
in living
platform.
room. Yeah.
Like we didn't even post it.
Right.
The only reason we had a YouTube channel was because when a licensor takes the video, they monetize it on your behalf. That's what they're doing. They take a cut and they monetize the video. One of those ways was them posting it. Actually, at that time, Facebook wasn't even monetized for video. So that post made $0.
Right.
The only money that came in, which sucks because it has like 70 something million views right now. Just on that one upload. It's still there.
Yeah, that's right.
It's still there. And I mean,
Freaking crazy.
yeah, I should actually hit them up because they should be making ads now. But anyway, they monetize it by putting it on other platforms.
Outlets.
Other
yeah.
licensors take it and share it on their websites, but they needed like a root upload. So they're like, hey, if you can
Home
upload
base.
it to YouTube and give us a link, that'll be like the root upload we use to broadcast it out to other licensors. So I'm like, okay, I just use we already had Trilogy as the company, but we didn't have the email. We didn't have the YouTube channel yet. So I just, open YouTube channel, click, here's my email, boom, boom, boom. I'll name it the name of the company. It wasn't meant to be a video platform. It wasn't meant to be a scam baiting channel. It wasn't meant to be even our YouTube channel.
No.
I just named it Trilogy Media because that was the name of our company.
And that's the thing. Like nothing happened. We were continue thinking about the skits, what we're gonna do on YouTube. Remember?
Well, yeah, because when the video
we
blew up,
still
when the video blew
writing
up,
shit.
it's not like we automatically were like, okay, we're scam baiters now.
No.
Because first off,
Fucking classic, dude. Fucking classic. Like, why do we need to beep right now? Like,
maybe it's the 10 years ago version of you asking for a Volkswagen Beetle from someone. Hello.
I was doing that on freeway when I
Oh
said
my God. Did she tell you to fuck off?
she did.
Huh.
One girl.
Yeah.
She thought she actually was thinking I'm hitting on her, and I was like, no, I just need your car.
I just need your car.
I just need your car. Like seriously, and I said that. I was like, can you pull over literally on the freeway?
Oh
Can
my
you
God.
pull over? I need your car.
No one's gonna hear that while we're talking anyway.
It's gone.
What was I saying? It's not like we said, oh, we're scam baiters now.
Right.
Because, and I see this all the time. It's actually kind of fascinating because you always have the viral thing, right? Like the Hawk Tua girl is a perfect example of how to not manage a viral sensation.
Oh yeah.
But you scroll TikTok, you see viral shit all the time where someone like the Chick-fil-A sauce girl or like it's interesting to see where people go after that.
Very true.
And
Very
some
true.
of them are successful. They were able to turn it. We were very fortunate in the way that we handled it.
Took this opportunity by the fucking neck.
But
We grabbed it, we saw it, and every year that grip, like you
grip. I don't know what you're trying to
Yeah,
say.
grip.
but Grip.
Like grip
okay,
is getting stronger and
grip,
stronger.
Grip a dick. Yeah, squeeze.
squeeze.
I don't know. I don't know.
Squeeze. No, okay, great.
Grip.
Nothing.
I don't.
Nothing.
Every year we grip it harder.
No, yeah. It's just like, yeah.
It's just but we also got really lucky because fucking the topic, we were able to not recreate it because you can never, if you're gonna try to recreate it, it's not gonna work.
No.
Like
Even when we tried to do using movie quotes to waste scammer times, remember we did 3, 4, 5 different, and nothing happened.
Well, we've learned
Same
that
setup.
over and over and over again on our channel, and that's one of the only things that's been consistent with our content creation journey on YouTube is that when you try to recreate a past victory, it will never work. But it's interesting because you see people go viral for some random shit, like the Chick-fil-A sauce girl, right? You know who that is?
How does
it go? Chick-fil-A sauce? It's funny.
Right,
it's a goofy
you need to
little,
show it to me. You will show me later.
But it's like
when you have access to the
if
computer.
you never know when that shit's going to go viral, but then it does. And then what do you do next? You can't recreate it. If you try to recreate it, it's going to look disingenuous. So then you have to try to do something different, but people will always then remember you as that thing. We just got so lucky that we were able to. It was a long game. It wasn't immediate.
Yeah, it's definitely not a sprint. It definitely was a marathon.